A lot of folks up north are going down to Florida to fish this time of the year, kind of getting away from that winter. A lot of you have been down there for the last couple of months. In fact, if you're fishing Florida and the natural lakes in Florida, what's one piece of structure that you can search out that will definitely have an opportunity of holding big schools of bass? Good morning, guys and girls. April Fool's Day, that's right. I started to say April 6th or something like that to see if I could get y'all on April Fool's joke. A lot of April Fool's jokes going to be pulled on a lot of people today. Several of them be pulled on me, and I'll fall for every stinking one of them, I guarantee you that. But April 1st, April Fool's Day, it's my day for sure. They named a day after me, and this is it. Not my birthday, that's July 28th, in case any of y'all in the mood to send presents. No, you don't need to send me any presents. I'm just tickled to have you here on our Catch of the Day channel. By the way, if you're not subscribed to the Catch of the Day channel, hit that subscribe button right now. Share this with some of your friends. Share this with some of your friends. April 1st, one of my favorite books, you know what it is, Proverbs. Proverbs 12:26. Proverbs should be taught in school. Should be taught in school. If our school kids could just take to heart some of the things taught in Proverbs, we wouldn't have to worry about all this crime in the streets. We wouldn't have to worry about kids that can't pass a 5th grade reading class or an 8th grade math class when they graduate from high school. If they would just study the book of Proverbs, learn what's in the book of Proverbs, it's amazing. This is a good one too. It says, Proverbs 12:26 says, the righteous should choose his friends carefully. I'm reading from our Catch a Better Life book. The book took me almost 2 years to write. Okay, the righteous should choose his friends carefully. Choosing the right bait is obviously one of the most important decisions we will all make when we're fishing. If you only had 5 lures, any of you only had 5 lures, you'd still have a 20% chance of picking the best one every single time. 20% chance. You'd only have a 20% chance of choosing the wrong one if you only had 5 lures. What if you had 500 lures? How many of you got 500 lures? Yeah, buddy, I'll raise my hand. How many 5,000? You know, some of us can qualify for that, I believe. Now, that makes it a tougher decision. That makes it a lot harder to choose the very best one. Thankfully, in fishing, you don't need to pick the very best one. You don't have to do that. You don't have to pick the very best bait in order to catch fish. But you also don't want to pick number 384 either. You pick number 384, probably not going to catch much. Here's a good tip that you can use. It's probably one of the best tips that I can give anybody in fishing. Here's a tip you can use that will kind of help you pick the best lure to fish with today, tomorrow. Pick a bait with some red and or blue in it that imitates the dominant bait fish in your area. What we've been catching fish on here lately is crawfish color, brown and orange red man spinnerbaits, crawfish color crankbaits. That's what we've been catching fish on, a lot of fish on it. Jigs, haven't been catching much lately on a jig. Choosing lures is tough, but choosing friends, gonna tell you, that's even harder. And it's a lot more important. I'm talking about a lot more important. The advice in today's scripture becomes easier as we get older. Isn't that something? It becomes a lot easier to pick your friends as you get older. It's a lot more difficult for younger people to discern who is a worthy friend. Did you hear what I said there? Who is a worthy friend? Can I tell you? You deserve worthy friends. You deserve great friends. You don't deserve friends that tear you down, that's negative all the time, that just wear you out with their negativity. You don't deserve friends like that. You are a born-again child of God. You deserve worthy friends, great friends. The rest of today's proverb adds that the ways of the wicked will lead us astray. The ways of the wicked will lead us astray. They'll take us down a path that we don't want to go on. So choose friends that'll build you up. Choose friends who are positive. Choose friends who are honest. Friends that will celebrate your success and celebrate your walk with God. Not friends that'll make fun of you when you're successful. Not friends that'll try to tear you down. You can't do that. You'll never accomplish that. You're not good enough for that. Don't choose friends like that. If you have friends that are negative about everything you do, I'm going to tell you they're not that great of friends at all. They're not worthy of you. They're not worthy of you. So choose friends that will celebrate your success. And I've said it many, many times. Y'all have heard me say it. We have so many great people on the Catch of the Day channel that will celebrate your success with you. They will celebrate it when you have something great happen in your life. They'll cry with you when you're down. They'll pray with you when you need prayer. Those are the kind of friends you want. Those are the kind of friends you want. Here's our tip for today. Search out on those natural Florida lakes, which is what nearly all the lakes in Florida are. Search out shell beds. That's right, shell beds. Search out shell beds in the natural lakes in Florida for schools of bass. Shell beds. You find those shell beds, you can find them with your locator. It's a hard bottom. If you got a locator where you're reading your graph on the bottom, it's going to be a thin line down there. It's not going to be a real wide line, it's going to be a thin line. You can see it's kind of mushy or thin line all the way around it. Search out those shell beds. Some of them are relatively small, some of them are really big. You search out those shell beds, that's generally where big schools of fish hold in Florida. Many, many, many a bass tournament won on shell beds in Florida. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today with your worthy friends. And remember,